نحمده ونصلي ونسلم على رسوله الكريم أما بعد. I'm going to be absolutely honest. You guys are spoiled. Brothers and sisters of this community, Allah has given you something that very, very communities in America actually have. I was born and raised in New York, in Long Island. We would assume Long Island, New York is the Makkah of America, it's the Makkah of the world. It's supposed to be the most vibrant community. And honestly, Wallahi al-Alim, it's the month of Ramadan. It's very rare I've come across a mission like this. First you have Sheikh Walid leading in Taraweeh. I got upset when he went to Ruku. I said, keep going, keep going. And then you have Sheikh Imam Dawood, who's like a father, teacher to me and obviously all of us. So you're having one of the best imams who graduated from one of the most recognized institute doing so much service. And then you have your youth, Sheikh Iman, the other brothers from the community. Honestly, Allah Azza wa Jalla has given you, I don't know if in your lifetime you will understand what Allah has blessed you with. Seriously. I ask Allah Azza wa Jalla, He increases all of you. I ask Allah Azza wa Jalla, He bless all of you. If you think I'm just saying this because I'm saying this, I have brothers here that come with me for every masjid. Wallahi, I haven't said this for any masjid. This is the only one I've said this. I just came from IC3, it's an amazing masjid. But there's just something different here. So may Allah bless all of you. May Allah make you prosper. The most important thing in our ummah right now is the youth. Everything needs to be given to them. To our young brothers, our young sisters. Tomorrow we'll all pass away. Everything will be left for them. We want them to be the shining stars in the skies that when non-Muslims look at them, they accept Islam. That when we go home as parents, we say, Alhamdulillah, we have masjid here, the youth are taken care of. They have qiyam in the night, they have different activities for the sisters, they have brothers volunteering, sisters volunteering. I took a tour upstairs, I think everyone is just active, doing something. You want a community like this. In New York, I'm responsible of the youth. I was in my 4th year of Islamic studies when this happened. A question came in my mind, how is the Quran beautiful? We all know it is. We all know the Quran is miraculous. It's a mu'jiza from Allah. How is it beautiful? Where is the Jamal? You know, sometimes when you listen to the stories of the Arabs, when Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam would recite Quran to them, they would fall into sajda crying. Ya Allah, I've been Muslim for 20, 30 years. I don't know if I've ever fell into sajda crying. It hasn't happened. So where is the Jamal of the Quran? When I was young, even now, I'm still young, I mean, mashallah, 3 years older than me. If my father would tell me to pray, even now, he tells me to pray, and I don't pray, the slippers and slaps are coming my way. But now, the youth, it's different. There's a paradigm shift. If you tell a youngster, I work with youth, you know, Sheikh Al-Wan works with youth, ask the youngsters of your community. You tell them, Brother Habib, read some Quran. You know what's his next question? Why? Brother, read Taraweeh, 8 rak'ahs. Why? Fast in Ramadan. Why? Everything is why. But Allah has given us a deen that wallahi we have an answer for every why. Allah, al-yawma akmaltu lakum deenakum. That today I have completed your deen. Ask whatever you want. Sit with Imam Dawood, Sheikh Dawood, ask. Allah has set the answers for us. And then the journey started. I started compiling, researching, writing of how exactly is the Quran beautiful. So that tomorrow, if my son, if your children, your daughters, they ask you, Baba, you know, we read the Quran every day, how is it beautiful? Now we have answers. So it's something set for all of us. And I'll give you a few examples, a few secrets from the book. Sheikh Al-Wan mentioned the book is outside. Just a few secrets, inshallah, and I really want to go back to listen to Sheikh Walid, to be honest with you. So we'll make it short. We know the story of Musa alayhi salam. He was once giving khutbah. Someone stood up and he said, Ya Rasulullah, Ya Kareem Allah, who's the most knowledgeable amongst us? Someone asked Musa, who's the most knowledgeable? Musa, from his perspective, he was looking at it, you know, I'm the prophet, I'm the most knowledgeable. Allah told Musa that, Ya Musa, Khidr is more knowledgeable than you. We all know the story, right? So I'm going to give a very quick, exaggerated synopsis and then I'll get to my point. Musa alayhi salam, he takes a companion by the name of Yusha and they go look for Khidr alayhi salam. They find Khidr. How they found Khidr is actually a secret in the book. Shaitan was the one who helped them. How? Read the book, inshallah. I want to fast forward to the main part. So Yusha and Musa alayhi salam, they find Khidr. Now the question here is, Musa alayhi salam, Allah makes him witness Khidr make a hole in the boat. Allah made Musa witness Khidr kill someone. Allah made Musa witness Khidr fix a wall without any compensation. Remember, nothing, the fatha, dhamma, kasra, every ayah, every verse, every word, nothing in the Quran is random. Nothing. Every single thing has a place. Every single thing has a reason. The question I just asked, why? Why did Allah make Musa witness those three specific scenarios? Why couldn't it have been that Musa sees Khidr building a masjid? Why couldn't it have been that Musa witnesses Khidr teaching students? Why did Allah make Musa alayhi salam witness those three specific scenarios? And the reason is, my dear brothers, friends and sisters, Allah is turning the question back to Musa. That, oh Musa, you said you were the most knowledgeable, but you don't even recollect your own life. You don't remember your own journey. Musa is questioning Khidr, that, oh Khidr, why did you make a hole in the boat that people are going to sink and drown? Musa forgot that his own mother put him in a box and put him in the sea. Musa is questioning Khidr, that, oh Khidr, why did you kill this boy? Musa himself killed someone. Musa is asking Khidr that, oh Khidr, why did you fix the wall without any compensation? Musa worked for his father-in-law 2 years for free. No money, no compensation, no reward, nothing. 2 years he worked for his father-in-law for free, as if Allah Azza wa Jalla is making the life of Musa alayhi salam come right back in front of him. My dear sister, brothers, friends and sisters, the entire Quran is like this. This is the analogy. If you take your hand here and you take your left hand and you place it together, it makes almost unisect, it makes perfect symmetry. The Quran is just like this. And I'll end with one more or two more, and then inshallah we'll go back to Taraweeh. Musa alayhi salam's story is mentioned out of 30 juz. 28 of them have Musa alayhi salam's mentioning. So the question is, what happened to the other 2 juz? Which juz is Musa alayhi salam not mentioning? The first juz that Musa alayhi salam is not mentioning is the 12th juz. Who is mentioned in the 12th? Okay, Imam Dawood is helping all of you. Yusuf alayhi salam. Yusuf alayhi salam is the one who is mentioned in the 12th juz. Now the question is there a correlation between Musa and Yusuf alayhi salam? Yes. Allah Azza wa Jalla says in the Quran that Yusuf alayhi salam's story is ahsanul qasas, the best of stories. But Allah names the surah of Musa alayhi salam Suratul Qasas. He names Musa alayhi salam surah which has his story in almost complete detail as the surah of stories. Musa alayhi salam's mother is mentioned in the Quran. His father is not mentioned. Yusuf alayhi salam's father is mentioned. His mother is not mentioned in the Quran. Musa alayhi salam was placed in a sea. Yusuf alayhi salam was thrown into a well. Musa alayhi salam was taken out of the sea and placed in a castle in Egypt. Yusuf alayhi salam was taken out of the well and placed in a castle in Egypt. Musa alayhi salam's story begins in Egypt. Yusuf alayhi salam's story begins outside of Egypt. Musa alayhi salam was found by Asiya, the wife of Fir'aun. She found him and presented him to the king. Yusuf alayhi salam was found by who? The king, and presented to the wife. Musa alayhi salam, he killed somebody, he committed a crime, but he was forgiven. Yusuf alayhi salam never committed a crime, but he was imprisoned. My dear brothers, the entire Quran is like, you guys are all looking at me like, the entire Quran is like this. Musa alayhi salam was separated from his mother, but Musa alayhi salam was reunited with his mother almost immediately. And he was reunited with his mother because of his sister. Yusuf alayhi salam was separated from his father because of his brothers. But he was reunited with his father after many, many years. Musa alayhi salam's story, it began where? In Egypt. But it ends where? Outside of Egypt. Yusuf alayhi salam's story began where? Outside of Egypt. But it ends where? Inside of Egypt. My dear brothers, friends, no human can come up with anything like that. The entire Quran is just like this. These secrets I just told you, it's just on one page. This is only one secret of the book. The book has 119. And I'll end with this. All of you might say to me, okay, fine. If every word, every verse, every fatha, dhamma, kasra, it has a reason, what about alif, lam, mim? What about yasin? These letters, we don't know the meaning of. Qaf, we don't know what these letters mean. We can interpret them, but we don't really know what they mean. They're in the ilm of Allah. So you might ask, what's the purpose of these? I'm going to tell you, I don't know. Only Allah knows. But what I do know is, for example, Surah Qaf, Qaf, al-Majid. Do you know what's the most repeated letter in that surah? Surah Qaf? Qaf. Surah Baqarah begins with Alif, Lam, Mim. You know what is the most, and I've counted myself. You know what Alif, Lam, I mean the book took me 6.5 years, so you know why it took so long. Alif, Lam, Mim, Surah Baqarah. You know what's the most repeated letters? Alif, Lam, Mim. I swear, you can't make this up. Yasin, the most repeated letters in Surah Yasin is Ya and Sin. If we took the most brilliant minds on the face of this planet, gave them billions of dollars, MIT, Harvard, Yale, Oxford, and said, look, compose 5 pages like this, wallahi, they will fail. They will all fail. Allah Azza wa Jalla says, إِسْتَحْوَضَ عَلَيْهِمُ الشَّيْطَانِ فَأَنْسَاهُمْ ذِكْرَ اللَّهِ. This is the only place in the entire Quran Allah says this. Shaitan overcame a group of people. This is the only place Allah says this. Shaitan overcame a group of people to such an extent, Shaitan made them forget Allah. This surah is Surah Mujadala or Mujadila, however you like to pronounce it. It's about 5 pages long. The surah was never revealed to Rasulullah in one shot. It was revealed in 2 pieces, in 2 parts. But look what happens. Allah is telling us that Shaitan made them forget the remembrance of Allah. So what does Allah do? He puts His name, Allah, in every single verse of the surah. No surah has this. There is not a single surah in the Quran that has Allah's name in every single verse, without any exceptions. As if Allah is saying, Shaitan, you're making them forget me? No problem. I'll put my name in every verse. So now they're forced to remember me. My dear brothers, friends and sisters, the Quran is something that's supposed to be in our lives. We're supposed to be Ashab al-Quran. Quran changed everything for the Arabs. A lot of times we have difficulties, but if a person has Quran, Allah Azza wa Jalla will always aid that person. So alhamdulillah, like Brother Shaykh Ridwan mentioned, we do have books outside if anyone would like to purchase. But the most important thing, live your life like a companion of the Quran. So that when you die, when we die, we're raised with people of the Quran. And I'll end with this, I promise, inshallah. We're in the month of Ramadan. The month of Ramadan is the best month because Allah revealed the Quran in the month of Ramadan. The night of Laylatul Qadr is the best night because the Quran was revealed in Laylatul Qadr. Jibreel alayhi salam is the best of angels because he was made responsible to transmit the Quran to Rasulullah sallallahu. Rasulullah sallallahu is the best prophet. He was given the Quran. This ummah is the best of ummahs. He was given the Quran. And we know from this ummah the best person is خَيْرُكُمْ مَنْ تَعَلَّمَ الْقُرْآنَ وَعَلَّمَهُ. And the best amongst us is that person who learns the Quran and teaches it to others. We ask Allah Azza wa Jal that He makes us in our youngsters the people of Quran. We ask Allah that He keeps us on the Kitab and the Sunnah to our last breath. And we ask Allah that He allows us and raises us with the people of Quran. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله.